later on and just run I believe a top three later on. So we know who the top three are, and we're going to do that later on. So get out of the top five, and what we're going to do next is go back to the Biolytix boats. And if you could recap the running order, Covey, for the Biolytix boats, that's where we're going, Biolytix Group B.
All right, the Biolytix Group B looks like I've lost my piece of paper, so we'll get back to you on that. Bits of paper went flying everywhere as we watched the boat go over the back of the spin-out pool, so we'll get back to you with that in a minute, because we do have a little bit of time that we need to take until we're back racing again.
Well, Covey, a good news story this week. I was talking to Pip Thompson here in front of me, and I don't know whether or not our TV crew could just swing around to the pits there if you could, Steve. So just over here, right in front of me, we have a real success story, and these ladies here, Pip Thompson and Poppy, talked to Pip via email this week as we're getting things ready to go, and said to her, gee, you had a good time at Merrimere, I hope for the best for you again. And look at this, she finds herself in the top three. She's the secretary of the JSA, puts a lot of effort into what we're doing, and this nicely turned out boat, the Bitches box, and she's sitting here waiting for her. Is this your first top three? This is their first top three, ladies and gentlemen. Pip, I know you've been sitting here for a while and you'd like to think about what you're going to do, but I'm going to change things for you, and I'm going to put a microphone in your face just to keep things even better. So I'll just hide under here with you and Poppy because you're in the shade. Pip, what's this feel like being your first top three?
It's absolutely amazing. I feel for the others that have dropped off, but you've got to take it where you can. So Poppy and I did a little dance, and we're just looking forward to getting out there.
I've seen Poppy dancing at the Methven Hotel a couple of times, and there's nothing little about that dance when she's happy, and she's come up here a long way. You guys have been a real success story this year. What have you done different from last year? Just run us through it.
For a start, we've got a new hull, thanks to Glenn Anthony for sponsoring us a nice new Stinger hull. So that's just handling beautifully, and we're loving it. That's probably the biggest thing we've done.
There's not a lot of room in here for you two small ladies, so you get a couple of big guys like me and Covey, the boat would probably sink, but yeah, this new hull is certainly cutting nice lines, and obviously the package behind you is pushing you along well. I guess your confidence levels are up nice and high.
Absolutely. Finally, for the first time, I'm putting my foot flat. That feels great. So yeah, let's just see how we go now.
That's good, because I know Poppy puts the pressure on you. She said she was going to reach over and push your knee last year, and she thought you weren't driving hard enough. She's a really good navigator, but a pretty aggressive navigator as well, isn't she?
She sure is. I think if I hadn't pulled out the stops this year, I probably would have lost her. So yeah, this is for her too.
Yeah, she's pretty used to yelling at her dogs down there in the South Island and mustering and stuff like that, so I'm not surprised she gets a little excited when you're not going quick enough. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, especially the ladies up there in the crowd, let's give them a big round of applause and make them welcome into their track. They're going to be the first ones out in the Biolytix top threes, and that's the ladies in the Bitches box. Good luck to them. Katie, we might just continue this along a little bit. We're going to move now to the second fastest qualifying group, and that is, of course, the crew from O'Whango Motors, Tim Edhouse, and his wife doesn't want me anywhere near them with a microphone, but Tim, you find yourself in the top three again. You were there last weekend, and once again, a guy that spent a fair bit of money and got themselves a new package this year, and I'm pretty sure that he'll be happy enough to talk to me. You're going to find yourself on the podium again no matter what happens in the next round.
Oh, we can't complain about that, can we?
No, this has been a real success story for you. Last year you looked like you were pushing water uphill with a stick, but this year you just two trips around two different tracks, and once again you're second fastest qualifier. Anything you think you can do to improve on your run out there from the last one?
We're pretty much tapped out today. We'll just work on it over the next couple of weeks.
Don't ever say you're tapped out, mate. There's more in the can, I'm sure of it. We'll cut a few lines and get things well supported by your wife over there, and it's a great family sport, isn't it?
Oh, it's a good day for the families in our class. The top three, they're all family-orientated teams. It's fantastic.
Yeah, you're not too far away from O'Whango, and it's a town I know pretty well as well, coming from RD2, but what a nice way to get out of a small town and get around the country, eh?
I meet some really nice people out here. It's a huge amount of fun. It's bloody good.
It is bloody good. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, how about give them a round of applause? Liquid Action boat number 6. Give them a hand. And this guy, I know he doesn't like, he probably won't want me anywhere near him. He'll give me a nod or a shake. and but Schizo, they have to win. Patrick and Jay Hayden, we're getting too close to race time for any more interviews, so we'll leave them alone. We'll talk to everybody after their run. Hey, I'm going to throw it back to you, Kobe. Well, I was going to throw it back to Kobe. Check.
All right, here we go. We have the boats just starting up down there for the Biolytix Group B. Looks as though we've been given the thumbs up. It might take a couple of minutes for all of this to transpire. No, it's Pip and Poppy have got the bitches box coming off the trailer now. Ladies and gentlemen, let's focus our attention back onto the track. This is going to be extreme, and they say that motorsport's extreme, and then you've got jet sprinting.
Okay, thanks, Kobe. The bitches box is about to drive in front of me now. Wish them the best of luck. The final chance of the day to be the top dogs, as they say, with the bitches box. There comes Poppy and Pip and Poppy, whatever you like to do it. It's all yours, Caveman.
Bang as they come under starters orders. Granddaddy's going to throw his shoulder out again, and off they go. The bitches box is away. So Pip and Poppy onto it. The ladies from one from the South Island, one from the North Island. They make a great team. Have a look at the way the girls are going at the moment. Straight line almost the jandle in the first part of it, then oversteers it for the second part of the round. PSP now coming into the all-important hairpin and caught plenty of water over the face there. Did Pip Thompson. The boat just threw up a whole heap really late, coming around all third, nearly onto the tyres, but that's okay. They're not going to worry about that around PSP. Now they go. It will be the sharp right hand or the long right hander around Suzuki into this tight left-hander. That is an all-important corner through that crosswash, in through the past Biolytix and into the spin-out pool, and a nice transition into the spin-out pool too. 53.345 there for Pip and Poppy.
All right, so they were obviously, as they said, on the top of their running with that 53-second time. Here comes Tim Edhouse, of course, and we talked to them before, Liquid Addiction, and their wife, Debbie Edhouse. They've got this good little package that they put together this year, and they're coming right in front of me right now. Off the line they go, Kaylee.
Yeah, these guys just sitting beautifully and calm in there as they launch. Now the heart rate will go up, the eyes will become bigger, and Tim Edhouse takes a very wide line around the top of the nut. Now into the fast, big, sweeping right-hander in front of the commentary tower. Straight through the middle there. That is a very nice line. Just eased beautifully through there. Didn't oversteer it. Probably the best line we've seen Tim Edhouse use through there. Into that hairpin. And this Stinger hull doing a fantastic job at the moment. Set up beautifully. It's got the 8 1/4 Scott jet unit. Now up into this fast part of the course. I'll get this time to have a little bit of a breathe, relax, set themselves up for the final run for home. The final major corners. This is the win it or lose it area of the track. Now coming in past Suzuki again. Tim and Debbie Edhouse for the final run today for them. And into the spin-out pool safely with a 53.142. That is the time that at the moment is on top of the sheets as Patrick and Jay Hayden got off the trailer ready for their run and back on again. So they were just chomping at the bit just a little bit early. Starters orders, brought them back.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're having a little bit of trouble down here with Schizo. They've come off the ramp and on the ramp and just going to work out what's going on down here. I've never seen Patrick Hayden look so serious. The guy's always got a laugh or two on his face, but he's looking to back up his win from last weekend at Mary. So, yeah, I'm not sure. We'll get. I don't want to poke my nose in there because there's obviously enough pressure going on at the moment, and we're just going to hook the jump leads back up again and get things sorted out. There's obviously some fairly serious problems down here with bits and pieces, so bear with us. We'll try and, all the boats turned off now, so I'll just, this is a real shame. We'll just try and find out what's going on. Patrick and Jay Hayden.
Yeah, Wiggy, can you hear me?
We've got something in the water down here, KV. Sorry, mate.
Yeah, Patrick Hayden, one of those sort of blokes that's got a face that he's going to cure the world. After all, laughter is the best medicine. So for him to have a furrow on the brow.
Sorry, Katie, I can tell you that we're looking for something in the boat. There was a camera that was sitting on the front of the boat, and when they backed off, it's dropped down. And, Patrick Hayden had this trouble in Tauranga last year. Same scenario. There was a GoPro on the front of the boat, and now we're just trying to find it. We're not sure where it's ended up. The last thing we want it to do is get jammed underneath the steering cable or a throttle cable. But so they're checking the boat out. Technical difficulties here today, KV, and some of them are just a way out there that we've never seen before.
I'll tell you, that is very interesting. Stop with the Hollywood stuff there, Patrick. Get out, drive the course, leave the camera at home next time.
Righto, they've started it up. They're pretty happy. They just wanted to make sure that's really good driving there from Patrick Hayden and Jay Hayden. The man is as serious and as cold steel. The look on his face. His wife gives him the thumbs up, and boy, oh boy, have you ever seen an eye dog looking at a mob of sheep and how serious they are? Jay's got her hand up. This is going to be the chance to win another back-to-back weekend for them. Look out, Schizo, here we go.
Schizo off the line now. They have the loose camera well and truly thrown out of the boat as they get on with business now. Patrick Hayden and Schizo really taking off very, very nicely there indeed. Jay Hayden got the mitt out there, making sure that he knows where he's going. Just giving him that emotional support as the navigator does. Sets up that hairpin, bogged it down, a little bit of cavitation on the exit to that. Now splitting Biolytix and Alford. The right-hander, bogged it down. That is going to cost them plenty. This is going to run right to the wire. The time they need to beat is 53.142. That was the time that was set by Tim Edhouse. Where is Patrick Hayden going to end up? We're going to find out in a split second in the run for the line. Patrick Hayden wrings its neck. 51.470. Patrick Hayden takes the win in the Biolytix Group B. What a drive there. I'll tell you what, that wasn't as smooth as we've seen, but Patrick and Jay Hayden bringing it home absolutely sensationally. 1.7 seconds quicker than Tim and Debbie Edhouse, with Pip Thompson winding up in third, and that is the first time that Pip and Poppy have got themselves onto the podium, so they'll be stoked. That is the second time in 2 rounds that Patrick Hayden has taken the win.
All right, they've picked up the checkered flag for the second weekend in a row. Patrick Hayden still, he's not even smiling yet, mate. He's just as steely as anything. His wife is just smiling her head off, and Patrick and Jay, they're about to do the run. I think this is the championship race for these guys. Once again, they've won 2 from 2. The New Zealand PSP Championship, they're putting a stamp on the Biolytix Group Bs, that's for sure. Caveman, look at this, that was proud as punch.
I'll tell you what, and how good was Jay there. She had the flag up, and then she managed to pull it down without ripping the timing loop out. So have a look at that, a bit of a wibble and a wobble, and these guys, a well-deserved win. So that is absolutely brilliant for Patrick and Jay Hayden. Do an unbelievable amount of work up there at Mary for the Auckland Jet Sprint Club, and great to see them wind up with a first place. So just to recap, Patrick and Jay Hayden in first, Tim and Debbie Edhouse in second, and Pip Thompson and Megan Brodie, welcome to the podium for the Biolytix Group A in third.
Hey, Katie, I'm down here in the pits again, and we have our top 3 qualifiers in the all-firm Group A. I'm standing on the front of the boat there with Bevan Muir in front of me, and it's great to see this guy back up in the top 3. It's been a little while for them, and it's great that the Team Tools racing team have a boat in our top 3 with a chance to win. Kendra Death doing the navigation for them, and she's just giving me the thumbs up for getting the name right, and they're looking pretty good. They're going to back off very, very shortly. We've got right in front of me the top qualifier with the 45.791, Blake Bryant and Katie Hugenbroek, and they're sitting there in Harvest Transport. It comes down to the last race of the day, and these top 3, any one of them could do it. As